Keith, most of today, I did not want to be inside.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right?
And especially the first couple of really nice days of the year, it makes the FOMO is much higher than it gets during the summer. So today was great. Tomorrow looks really nice and hot. We do have some thunderstorms out there that we're going to look at in a minute. But look at the coast versus inland contrast right now, which is even more extreme midday. 65 in Portland, 82 in Freiburg. They got into the upper 80s at 88 degrees in Freiburg. Only got to 67 in Portland, so the onshore flow very much doing its thing. Got a slew of showers and storms to our west right now, the biggest cluster of which is moving into western parts of New Hampshire and central southern New Hampshire too. We'll see how these hold together as they move through. They look like they'll be on track to just clip down into York County. So far though, as those storms have come in, they've hit that marine air and gotten squashed. So I think that's what's happening on the northern side at least. We could sneak a few of them down into Kittery and Portsmouth, New Hampshire, but the general track of these doesn't look like they're on track to hit much of Maine here. So those die down over the next few hours. It's a mild night tonight. Temperatures in the 60s through most of the evening, down to the 50s just by tomorrow morning briefly. And then tomorrow is a hot day. I mean, even over southern coastal Maine, I think we get to 80 to 85 degrees before we sea breeze back. We won't get there in down east Maine, as we've discussed. Inland, we keep going to the upper 80s, some low 90s possible too, with some isolated thunderstorms tomorrow. These thunderstorms are a little different because they would develop over Maine as opposed to over New Hampshire and try to get into Maine. So we'll keep an eye out for those tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening is a mild night. It's probably the first night some of us think about air conditioning or at least a fan as temperatures are in the 70s through the overnight hours. And then Thursday's kind of sneaky warm. There's more cloud cover around, but I think we still pop into the 80s in a lot of spots before some thunderstorms come through Thursday afternoon, and that cools us down for Friday, a drier, cooler air mass. But it's really nice on Friday. Even though it's drier and cooler, we had some to spare of each of those. So we're still in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees on Friday. Saturday looks good. The weekend, the second half of the weekend, still a little tough to discern because all of a sudden Sunday looks a little sketchy with some onshore flow here and some showers. We'll see if that was just one model run version of it or if we'll have to put showers in the forecast on Sunday more permanently. And then rain coming in Monday afternoon into Tuesday. Temperature trend, just straight down there. We've got a couple of hot days, and then by mid next week, I would say 66 on Tuesday is optimistic. If it's raining, we might be in the 50s. So there will be a pretty steep decline there. But before we get there, another hot day tomorrow, another sneaky warm day on Thursday, and then a beautiful day. I think Friday is kind of a crowd pleaser because we dropped some humidity. Temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, and there's a good amount of sun. Saturday looks good too, and I'll try to figure out Sunday as soon as possible there because I know it's obviously a big weekend for people, but there's some showers around, it looks like.
All right. Thanks, Keith.